Okay, and welcome to the first game of Game Week 3 in RIFA. It's going to be the North London derby, Arsenal versus Tottenham. So I've got my special guest here today, Bill. And so, Bill, what do you think about the two teams today?
Well, we can already see that there's a handicap on Arsenal's side of the field. And with players like Christian Xbox and Keith Waskell scoring goals and Shocking VIP in goal, I don't see Arsenal doing very well in this game.
Yeah, and Christian Xboxen is arguably pretty much the best player in RIFA now after being in the Team of the Week twice in a row. What do you think about that?
Oh, yes, but you can argue other players which have been in the Team of the Week could be equally as good. But yes, he's done really well with the team he's been around.
Yeah.
Especially with the only other noticeable player in the team would be Shocking VIP, which is on the other side of the pitch, really.
They do also have, though, Spurs, they do have the youngster Blitz in midfield, who has proved himself quite well in the first game weeks, but unfortunately he's not here today. And we're underway here at White Hart Lane. It's passed back to Shocking VIP, who passes it all the way back up to Christian Xbox.
Xbox is already using a long ball.
Yep.
Good tackle there. They put it ball straight back to him. Janino's on the ball, but he seems to have lost
Cheesewheel easily picks that up, clears it out towards Saloigi. Could be a chance there for Arsenal if he manages to get onto that, but it does look like he goes out to collect it. And he passes to Saloigi. It could be a 2v1 here, but Saloigi, oh, he does get the volley. Oh, and an unfortunate loss of a leg there for Jazz Spider-Man. He could still kick it. And he does, but that's a good save by Shocking there. Bit unlucky from Jazz, considering he's now lost both of his legs in such a key,
Honestly, I'm disappointed how Spurs have started.
Lord, it's on the side.
Xbox pressures. He wins the ball.
Oh, he intercepts the goal kick. He could take the shot here, and he does.
It's a goal.
1-0. Oof. That's shocking from Arsenal there. After playing so well, they've just let in a goal like that.
On Cheese's behalf, with the game he's been having, that's disappointing.
That is
Xbox sneaks through and slots it past Glam Danny, who's in goal.
Could be said it was a lucky goal there, but Xbox did do well to get the ball.
Could this mean momentum's on their side?
Could mean indeed. It's a cheese wheel. Ooh, Xboxen though.
Xbox seems to be a bit more lively after the goal he scored.
Yeah, and Xbox, he has tackled Cheesewheel here. It could be another chance for him. Could be his second goal. He seems to be getting more and more distance away. He takes a shot, and that's 2-0. Another
two goals from the Irishman.
Yeah, another bad mistake there from Cheesewheel. You got to be feeling bad for him though. The man that he has to mark is a man that's very much in form. That's going to be the Xboxen's second goal, 2-0 to Tottenham in the 12th minute.
At the moment, Xbox seems to be carrying the attack of Spurs.
When has he not carried the attack of Spurs, to be fair?
But
yeah.
They don't seem to be here, but they still need other players.
That's true. Oh, and that's a bad control from Antero. It could be a chance for Saloigi. Saloigi gets the touch. It could be a chance for Arsenal. They could score here. Saloigi is through. He takes the shot. And
that is a goal.
No, that will count as a goal.
That is a good goal.
A shocker. Did you honestly think Arsenal would score a goal?
Well, like I said, momentum is all on their side now.
Yeah, that was very good from from Saloigi. A big slip up from Antero though. And Arsenal clawed one back and are back in the game.
Like I said, the defence is just not as good as the attack. It shouldn't. The team needs to be a bit more equal to win games.
Yeah, and Arsenal could very much be back in this now, only one goal behind. Rodriguez does get in a tackle, clears it out towards Shocking VIP 1. Will probably play the long ball out to Xboxen, which he does. But is Xboxen offside there? Offside. It will be counted offside, yeah. He was fractionally offside there. Takes a touch. That's a good touch as well. He passes it forward towards Glandani. Zidane Maestro misses a volley. It could be a 3v1. And Antero does get a tackle though. Very key tackle there. Goes out for a throw-in, but that will be half-time. What do you think of the halves so far? The first half.
Well, it's been more even than anyone predicted. I mean, the defensive errors from Spurs and the surprise attacking threat from Arsenal at the beginning had everyone surprised. I mean, it could have easily been 1-0 for Arsenal and the game would have been flipped. But instead, when Cheese made the mistake, it changed the game. Xbox has scored 2 goals, but then Arsenal pulling one back. You never know what could happen in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, looking on the paper, you'd think that Spurs would be like a lot more up at half time, but Arsenal seem to be holding off their own here, making it 2-1, and we'll see you in the second half. And it's going to be Arsenal to get us underway for the second half here. Passes it back to Rodriguez. Arsenal now do have 7, I think, in the form of Michael 14 for Arsenal. Throws out to Sanoigi, but everyone misses it to Rodriguez.
Poor
Christian Xboxen gets the tackle. It's just him versus Cheesewheel. If Cheesewheel can get in the tackle, but he doesn't. Christian Xboxen gets a shot, and that's a save. Rebound goes to Christie, and
that is it.
Yeah, Cheesewheel kicking it out for a corner, but a
goal kick
apparently. Shot catches the ball.
Easy save for the goalkeeper.
Who kicks out towards Christian Xboxen, who fails to get the touch. Could be Cheesewheel's ball or the goalkeeper's if he goes for it. Goalkeeper.
I think Cheesewheel was waiting for the goalkeeper to go and catch.
Yeah, you'd expect the goalkeeper to go out there, but he didn't. And it's
the downside of having
bad. He probably has playmaker or something on. That's a terrible shot from.
So be careful if he's using that class. He had options.
It's going to be Christian Xboxen on the ball.
Yeah.
He dribbles forward. He passes it to Baseball Christie. Baseball now. Dribbles forward. Could get the cross into Xbox. Instead decides to try to cut in and gets tackled by Cheesewheel. Jazz goes out to pressure Kenneth. And Kenneth gets a pass in. But it goes nowhere. But that's... Oh dear. That is a...
Poor goalkeeping. His team was just getting back into the game.
Worse than poor. And Kenneth, the defender that was subbed on, took what looked like a cross off target. Seems to manage to somehow slot into the bottom right corner. Very disappointing.
Cheesewheel does not seem to be happy with his team's performance so far.
Who would? Very disappointing goalkeeping now.
And then they slipped against the Spurs here.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how they do.
In my opinion, Arsenal just need a better goalkeeper. If they did have a better goalkeeper, I reckon it would still only be 1-1.
I agree with you on that.
Because there were 2 very poor attempts of saves.
Poor marking here.
Out to Christian Xboxen, who's through, takes the shot, and now 4-1.
It's all over.
That is Christian Xboxen's predicted hat-trick, which he has got. Could be another team of the week for Christian Xboxen, as he bags
as I said at the beginning, the long balls have been played there. The Arsenal's defence is off guard, presumably forgetting that you cannot be offside from goal kicks.
Yeah.
They just lots past the questionable goalkeeper.
Very, very disappointing from Arsenal, considering they were looking so positive and strong at half-time mark, but now only a few minutes into the second half and they're already 4-1 down. Goes out towards Belitz, who takes a touch.
Too comfortable on the ball.
Falls over. That could be a foul, and the foul has been given.
He's lucky there. Too comfortable on the ball.
Also, Chronoxic is now on the pitch.
Could these subs make any difference in the game?
They could do, although I don't really see the game.
The ball
very
back.
much. Xbox hits the post. That's very unfortunate there. Hits the crossbar, hits the post.
Bounces back to Chronoxic.
Konoxic takes a long shot, hits the crossbar again, goes back to Snipers. Snipers takes the chest control touch. Glamdani.
Glamdani comes out with the ball. Nothing he can really do in this situation.
He seems to just dribble slightly backwards and results in kicking the ball out of play by Rodriguez, I think that was. And it's now Konoxic on the ball. Takes the long shot again, hits the crossbar again. Very unfortunate here, and it's going to be Christian Xboxen on the rebound, which goes off target.
I bet Konoxic is kicking himself after hitting the crossbar again.
Yeah, for the second time in a row. It's quite very unfortunate from Konoxic there. He seems to have deserved the goal by now. And Spurs may be making some subs now by the looks of it. I think. Or not. Have they made any subs? I don't think they have. No. No, they haven't made any. Oh! It's Glamdani! Glamdani did get the touch on that. That is a goal. That is a goal. Or did anyone say beep? Do you need a beep for a goal kick?
Pretty sure they do.
Well, unfortunately, it has been told to retake. Very unfortunate.
Look at the chat. Yes. Has it been counted as a goal?
Has it? It looks like it has, yeah. But a very unfortunate goal for Spurs there. But Glamdani did get quite a good volley there. Facing his back to goal, managed to turn around and slot that home. That was quite good from Arsenal there. But 4-2, Arsenal managing to claw another one back. There's only around 2 minutes left, plus 2 added minutes, and we're now approaching the end of the game. Who do you think will be your RIFASkySports man of the match here today at the White Hart Lane?
With the way he's played, it's got to be Xbox again.
Yeah, it's pretty much undoubtedly, yeah. Carrying Spurs once again to a much-needed win that will put Spurs on top of the table in the BPL. And I'm sure they'll be very grateful for that, and it's going to get blocked by Kenneth.
Xbox got the ball.
Could be through for the last game to wrap up the game. The last goal to wrap up the game, rather. It's going to be Christian Xboxen. Oh, so close.
Well, how well he's been playing.
Yeah, I think Rodriguez managed to get that very last second touch there to send Christian Xboxen's shot just around the post.
He's pretty lucky that no one's been nowhere near as good as in this game.
Yeah, but he still has a hat-trick, and this will be the last attack. And it gets intercepted by Xboxen.
He has options.
He does have options. He could pass it through to... Oh!
And that's a red card.
That is a red card. It should be a red card. And it is being given. Oh dear, Rodriguez definitely shouldn't have done that. I mean, he may have thought that it would be approaching the last minutes of the game, but still, that will cancel him out for the Man City game, and he could be a vital miss for the team when coming to the team defence.
Already struggling in the goalkeeper department. We've really quit as the game's gone on.
Christian Xboxen takes a free kick, hits the crossbar, and it goes out to RIFASkySnipers, who passes it. Goes back to RIFASkySnipers, and he scores in the last minute, last attack of the goal, and that will make it 5-2